undedicated today. Undedicated here, and I am trying something a little different today. Trying the avatar view. Looks like as I was checking out my dailies here a few days, I cycled through just to make sure that they got the best value. And again, it looks like I got one of these awkward layouts where I have to play 9 games to do my dailies. So I picked the best 3 decks from these categories, and now I'm going to try out Paladin, Demon Hunter, and Warrior. Demon Hunter, I didn't have the best of the best to put out. There was actually a rogue deck that just got nerfed today. Big changes, big changes. So with the new nerfed cards, with the cards getting nerfed, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take a step back. But sometimes nerfed cards can get you extra dust. Recently changed cards, so I don't think that this filter works. Nope, nope. Okay. Well, anyway, recently changed cards often have a different value for the dust. With Rogue, they had big change here, the Shadowcrafter Scabs. If you had one, you'll notice that it looks like you could dust it for 1600. This card was recently modified, so its disenchant value has been adjusted. Let's see if I type in the phrase recently modified, if that gives me anything. Nope. All right, so I don't have the full list of the cards, but the upside is if you do have yourself a card that's been nerfed, you can always go for a little while and get it at a full dust when you're making the change. So on my way to the dailies here, I'm representing one of the reasons why I wanted to do the avatars, as I'm gonna go in here into Paladin. I want to switch into Paladin gear, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop into my Paladin mode. Boop, popped to my Paladin armor. I got it going on here. I got the long flowing hair, and I got my armor ready to fight for justice and for truth. Let's see. For I forget what for ire. I was gonna say for ire. That's the Protoss. So
Urel versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power. Light, guide my hand.
all right, Libram Hope is too early. Noble Mount. I don't really want both of these in my open hand. It's not bad to have Noble Mounts like later in the game when you have some minions to put out. Libram Hope is nice just because it'll go down in cost, but if you hold on to it too early in the game, you're stuck with a high casting cost card. I didn't have like an outdoor peacekeeper or anything to reduce the cost. Oh my gosh, boy. That's like the some of the highest casting cost stuff.
I cannot
But
wait to read these.
first turn is exactly where I would want to be, so is still coming along fine. Okay. So Mage does like to play spells. Iron Deep Trog, I really don't want to waste my time playing it right now. If Mage plays a spell that kills Iron Deep Trog, it's going to summon, it won't summon another one. So I want another one. So I won't summon Iron Deep Trog until I can get it some Divine Shield or something. Mm-hmm. Fair trade. A little slow. He didn't get to play what he needed to play. Got another one. So with the quest mage, they have to play these spells. So a lot of the time they'll play a spell that's overkill, a spell that is too strong, like 2, 3 damage to a paladin, like a silver hand recruit. Okay. If I do this and that, He'll have 4 mana. Still don't think Noble Mount is going to be good use on the Iron Deep Trog. If he has some damage, 3 damage or something, whatever, we'll put it out. It's not like there is a lot better going on right now. He'll ping it, and then he has 2 mana to do 3 damage if he wants to clean up that Trog. Yep. 3 damage is a little awkward without combo. So that Trog may get to copy up another one. Really? Alright, so I got a Libram. If I could put that Trog outside of getting hit by one spell, they may have some mutation or something along those lines to get the Trog to just go away. But if they don't kill it with a spell, little Trogs add up. Let's see, last turn he couldn't do 3 damage. Even a Fire Sail would have been kind of an interesting play there. If I go Wind Fury, I'll do 6, 7, 8, but his Fire Sail is 4 mana. It'll put him in a weird spot, but he wouldn't have to do too much more to get rid of the Battle Master. So I think if I do this, it'll get 1 more card out of his hand. Fire Sail on the Trog. I guess. 7, Lady Leadrin. This is too early. Too early, and it really only gets an extra 4 damage out. But I want to do stuff, you know? I want to get damage out there quickly, and an extra 4 damage is still 4 damage. So, I read it somewhere, an army of squirrels is still an army. 4 damage is still 4 damage, so. He can handle this pretty easily if he's got Fire Sail. Well, I'm guessing he doesn't have Fire Sail. He or she. Oh, wow. Well, okay. So Paladin 1-0 against Mage, first game. Pretty easy there. Diamond 2. So I'm going for 3 games Paladin overall. That was just the first one.
Urel versus Garrosh.
Now you're sailing on my seas.
Alright, Lady Leadrin. No, too much, too much, too much. Out of our 10. Lady Leadrin is sometimes keepable. You would sometimes do it. I don't have anything any Librams in my opening hand. So ideally though, I want to use Librams a lot. As much as I can. Knight of Anointment might be a good idea to use this turn. Just to maybe see what we get out of it. Like coin into an Alvar Attendant. No. I think I'll do it anyway though. There's a Noble Mount. A nice card to use next turn. So this is not apparently Pirate Warrior, so this is going to be Control Warrior. Be a lot board wipey stuff. I may have been able to get away with Iron Deep Trog. Might have been able to. That's a pretty control kind of move right there. Um, draw a spell. It costs 3 less. Could maybe get like a Libram. We'll just so, Warrior is most likely gonna have to use 2 spells to kill this unless it's another minefield. I like getting those minefields out early if I can. They're cheap and they do a lot of good damage against aggro, tiny aggro. I haven't really buffed anything up yet.
True strength comes from within.
And we got a Libram. It's cheaper. He's now out of range, so Warrior will attack the Stone Hearth Vindicator so they can draw their card. I wouldn't really. I mean, he already got 7 cards. He doesn't need that many. Okay.
I cannot wait to read
I
these.
do love
I can go facey face. That 3/7, this Ogremancer, he's a nice card. If you have him and you're just trying to put something together, something fun, something simple, doesn't use real rare or epic cards or anything like that, Ogremancer's fun. 3/7, this is beefy, hard to kill him with like direct damage or hits. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, 2/2 skeleton with taunt. So it works against spells like a mage deck, like this one that was playing the last time around. I mean, lots of spells, lots of spells. They got to get rid of the Ogremancer, and if they don't have one spell to get rid of it, they're not even going to bother. They're just going to take the 3 damage, and they're going to avoid playing spells. So spells like that, like Coerce, that was nice. I still got one of these guys, so he's got to kill all of them now. That's the catch. So, if I play a spell, then I'll summon a skeleton with taunt. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wind Fury. That's nice.
Strike! Then strike harder.
I need to take him out. I should probably take him out.
textbook move.
Because it's more damage. It would have been the Trog probably was a smarter move. Otherwise, I have to worry about things like Rancor. Rancor would take out both these Trogs, and it could have been avoided if he had it. Control Warrior would play Rancor. 4 mana, 2 damage to all minions. Anything that die that way gives you +2 armor each. So that's a kind of a mid-late game. If you're playing against aggro, you let him build up some minions, or you do trades to get him down to
No force
2,
on
2,
Azeroth
2.
can stop me.
Oh, okay. So he's played Rokara. Rokara's hammer, the unstoppable force weapon's pretty nice. You attack a minion, smashes the face. Okay, well, I didn't like that. So you attack a minion, and then it attacks me after. So he does 1 damage to me afterwards, which is a great trade. Hmm. This will make Librams cheaper. His weapon is not strong enough to kill this, so he still has to take the damage when he's
Reporting for duty.
attacking this minion. So even if he'll do 6 damage to me, he's still got to take 6 himself. So he's not going to be real keen on attacking that taunt front on. The Grand Slam is nice though. 2 damage, honorable kill, gain 4 armor. But these are okay. Jerk. That's usually good against the mirror match or something, where somebody's gonna have a minion in their hand and maybe nothing else. Okay. Is he gonna go for the? No, I guess not. All right. So another Aldor Peacekeeper will make it so I can play both of these cards. Yep. Okay. So
The frost wolves will bury you.
okay. Yep. That's true. I can do more damage this turn, or I can prevent. I can maybe kill the Mutanus with a taunt. I will. I will be prepared for the Mutanus. I'm gonna give him no good options, and I'm gonna go ahead and heal up
The battle.
when I don't really need it to have another minion out. Brawl is still in. Like he could still be brawling and leave the board with just our Silverhand recruit if he gets lucky enough. So I do have to watch out with things like that. If Mutanus attacks either of the two minions, he'll die. But at least, okay, going for it. Taurus is a nice card. All you have to do is play something else and then spend 3 mana. So if you're worried about big board threats, it's a good choice. This is nice and awkward. It leaves it so that he'll end up using his Grand Slam uh, after Mutanus. If he doesn't get anything else better, it's gonna be Mutanus and then Grand Slam. And he'll attack me with the weapon would be the better choice. But if he wants to keep that board clear, I'm gonna do some Librams here. 5, but I'm gonna hold on to this Trog for a second until I get
The
something with
battle
Divine Shield.
for duty.
Because he's going to be a big target, and all it's going to do is just get killed right away. Awkward health, so he doesn't have anything sitting around at 2. I doubt that this would come up, but I would also watch out for anything with 7 health, just in case he would attack it for 5, and then finish it off for 2. Get the 4 armor back.
To control life, we must
Okay.
wield the power of death itself.
True strength comes from within.
Okay. 1, 2. That's 1. Well, I think it's okay to go another turn without the Trog getting used just yet. We've got this spell damage minion here to be concerned about. If he kills a minion with a spell, he'll summon those minions. My board doesn't have like a big presence, but this could be part of a combo. So, pretty interesting deck. Ogremancer is a touch I was not expecting to see, but Ogremancer is good in just about any control deck on account of slowing things down for spells.
Blade storm!
You serve me now. Reporting for
True
duty.
strength comes from within.
Yep, there's that rancor we were talking about. All right, draw a minion, give the minions in your hand. So we don't really have that many minions, but all right. Let's go ahead and play the Trog. We'll boost this on him, and then we'll play another anchor, another Bannerman.
Not too heavy.
Okay. We can afford to get some things killed, so what we're going to do is give our minions rush. We'll do the trades that, since these are free, we'll just do all the good trades.
No, I've got this.
This way we get Lady Liadrin later on. So 3-1.
No,
We'll
I've
take
got
these
this.
2 trades here. Now if he kills something with Honorable, with the Grand Slam there, none of it matches the 2. We did see that Rancor earlier, and Minefield is just almost perfectly sized. It's going to leave 1 health left on the board, and he's going to clean that up with Grand Slam. But he's not gaining the armor. He is gaining the armor. Well, this guy's still alive, and that's wonderful. I'm going to draw a spell.
May the light grant you
I'm gonna make this guy's life as difficult as I can. I don't care about my own health right now. I just want to have a really strong Trog. All right, that's a healthy board right there. If he's got a brawl, he's gonna bring it. Because I got 2 weak minions and 2 strong minions. Probably would leave the weak minions on the board and do brawl first. Okay. Heavy play. I've been seeing a lot of that, but I haven't been seeing it get used as much. And this is a pretty interesting game, I'd say. Yep, there we go. Brawl. Okay. Hey, it's not like awesome to have the 7/7 instead of the 8/8, especially since he just gets the armor off of every Trog he makes. Oh, that's such a problem. I gotta watch out for Trogs, because those are feeding him.
Who set themselves against me?
Okay, okay. We saw Brawl already, so
Reporting for duty.
I'm anticipating the possibility of another one, which is why I didn't play the Devout Pupil. I don't think it would have given me lethal. Would it have, let's see, 17, 14. Well, I didn't like that. It's very slow. I'm running out of things.
My
I'm
cart.
about to have Lady Leadrin, though. She's going to make a big difference. We've already seen Mutanus.
I do love a good study session.
And I'm going to hold on to Cariel and Lady Leadrin in case for some reason or another I need to um, do a lot of damage. I want to make sure I have Cariel for all those nice Librams I'm going to get in my hand. If I have a minion on the board, I'm going to be okay. There we go. Let's see. Okay. No.
Not you.
I am out of cards.
Okay. Ooh. I think I should just do Lady Leadrin and do the spells first. Do the spells first. They have taunt. They have taunt. Oh, they have taunt. You guys have taunt? Jeez. Alright, so guess I have to do 1, 2, 3. That won't be, what will I have to do here?
Prophet, guide me.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. I guess I have to do roam back and forth, I guess. This is not fun. There's no good, easy mathematical way to pump up my guys without taking out the taunt minions first, so um
Prophet,
let's just do
guide
Rome.
the
We'll just do
lions
this.
and
When in
our
Rome.
family. I
Gotta do
fight
this, gotta do
faithfully.
that. Okay. Didn't love it, but can't be having Ogre Mancers put taunts up right at the way. He did pretty good there. I do not care about your temporary armor. So deal 2 damage to all enemies, equip the immovable object. I do like this weapon. I think it'll be just fine. My hero power is going to change to give +4/+4 to a minion in my hand, so
Our hardships only
I'm gonna
strengthen
like
our
that. I'm gonna go
resilience.
that way.
I fight. I fight. Remember the honor.
A lot of decks will keep a snake just to be able to get rid of this weapon. I may have missed lethal just by not using Lady Leadrin. I'm pretty sure I would have had what I needed for lethal between Librams, cost and 0. My health is okay. If it turns out that I missed it. No, that's no good. That is no good. I gotta get rid of that thing.
Fight. Remember the fallen.
I gotta look out for another brawl. I got 1, 2, 3, and then it's gone. That card there, Bulwark of Azeroth. That's such a good card. In the right circumstances, it can really make a difference. Like if you've got like a power swing that you're ready to do, that stops a lot of stuff. So good job. And doesn't look like he got that through any kind of special draw. Just got it.
To keep yourselves alive.
Okay. And this guy is he's using his kills effectively. Now, if he can kill this minion, I'm gonna have a big problem. Definitely am gonna have a big problem, so.
Remember the fallen.
I'll just put everything on him right now, just have it out of my hand. If he's, all he's gotta do is have some simple kind of kill for that. He's used coerces already. Brawl, I've seen 1 brawl, so if he doesn't have a minion to play and a brawl, that would be funny. If he's holding on to a brawl, but there's only 1 minion just sitting on the board and there's nothing he can do about it. That's a beefy minion. 20 damage next turn. We're looking at 23, 24, 25. I don't even know if I attacked. I don't even remember if I did. I guess it just doesn't matter. If he puts out a taunt, he might have, looking at what he's already used, we're looking at another brawl, Rancor, Axe, Corsair Cash, Shield Shatter. So, alright, I'm still only taking 2 from that. Alright, just, it looks like I got this.
Remember the fallen.
Nothing else. That's it. There's 0 other cards. I don't have anything else. If you've got a trick up your sleeve, now is the time to use it. If you got another Bulwark, if you got even if you can play a small minion and then try for Brawl, that times will work for you. I don't want to give you advice, but you seem to be taking your time, so I'm pretty sure that you're having concerns. Okay. There is some hesitation, some dancing cards. Okay. I like that card. So he's gaining 8 armor, 24 health. Shield Slam. Ooh, well played. Alright, so I got him. I
Really
did
hold
get him.
your own.
Hey, I had to wait through your turn. I had to wait through your turn. Why? That's not fair. Alright. And that was a long game there. That was a long one. Wait, but I blame that warrior for taking so long on his turns. Here's game number 3 with Paladin, with Libram Paladin. The deck has not changed much in Alterac, really. There's just some minions that let you draw spells differently. I
Light,
just do
guide
not
my
like this
hand.
guy's animation. I mean, Rogue loves playing spells. Devout Pupil. Sometimes Devout Pupil's worth keeping. If you get a Libram in your opening hand, it's pretty good for Devout Pupil. But the Iron Deep Trog against a Rogue, I don't think that that's going to be. I'm just trying to think. 3 or 4 damage. If I had a Libram with me, I'd do it. And Devout Pupil casts cheap, but I really need without the coin. I need some turn 2 to make sure something good's going on there. Aldor, Attendant, Noble Mount maybe, or even if I get a
I
Libram,
can't wait to read this.
that's pretty fair, pretty good turn. Hello, Curse Pixie. How are you? So thinking I can get a little more damage with the hand of a doll, but I can be maybe a little more reliable with a minion. Although that Divine Shield is sometimes nicer on a bigger minion. I'm gonna go with this, as 4 damage is a little bit outside of
This.
Rogue's normal range anyway. They have interrogation or whatever, interrogate, but that's only 3 damage. I am good, thank you for asking back. How do you like my paladin skin? Ah, I'm gonna give you my smile. All
Prophet,
right.
guide me.
So now that this minion's a little bigger, it's a good time to make him a divine shield. Always looking for opportunities to spend every mana,
I
and this will
can't
bring
wait to
Librams
read this.
down. This will make this minion a little more threatening.
Job
He's
done.
got to hit it twice. That's what I go for. Now, normally Rogue would not like to juice up the Wicked Knife. Normally all these poisons are for their, they have a weapon that boosts off a poison. Any poison you play. So it's pretty easy. Once you have a minion that's Divine Shield and big and beefy, the general tactic is that, but you can divide it up a little bit too. Now that I got a couple more board threats, he won't know which minion to go after. This seems like a pretty easy call, but that's making him get rid of that weapon that he boosted up. I'm not a blonde, Curse Pixie, I'm not. But if I were a paladin, I would be. If I were a paladin. I'd be blonde, I'd have a horse named Justice. Alright, so this is a lot of fun. Cloak of Shadows, I can't attack because I can't target Rogue. If I had another way to do damage, I could do it, but so they have turn 7, their hero upgrade let them
I do love a good
return.
study session.
Okay, I just wonder what that is. I do love a good study session. Their card let them return all the minions to their owner's hands, and then they get to summon a couple minions, but that costs 8 mana now. That just got nerfed. So they're nowhere near that. This board looks pretty in my favor. But with Rogue, things can change very suddenly. Like their whole hand. It's just gone. Just back in their deck. Again. And this is just an epic card, so they can do it twice. If you have a combo and you're just a turn away from using it, Cloak of Shadows is great. The only thing it doesn't work against is like random RNG or AoE or something like that. If it does like 10 damage to all enemies, this will still hit you. But I could play more minions, but they might just end up back in my hand. So I guess I'll just go with another Devout Pupil
I
because
do
it'll still
love
be
a
cheap
good study session.
anyway. Keeping in mind how my cards would go back to my hand, if there's too many cards, it'll get destroyed going back to your hand. So I can't have more than 10 cards in my hand ever. So one, two, three, four, five, six. These minions here, I would go to my hand if he played his hero. All right. The Swine Tusk Shank. They love this. They go for the secrets that draw. They go for the secrets that make them immune while they attack. They go for the secrets that boost the attack up, like the deadly poison. The whole point of hey, didn't get it. I was a big fan of the legendary weapon that just kept went back in your deck with all the enchantments on it. Okay, so that was Paladin. 3 games, 3 wins. Yay! Look at that. So Libram Paladin doing a great job. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut this stream for just a moment, and when I come back in just a moment, I'm gonna be doing Demon Hunter next, 3 games. All right, so stick around, watch some games with me, Demon Hunter coming up in just a few minutes.